Another part of visualizing energy that I would like you to concentrate on is visualizing the collective grid of thought. The universal law of one signifies that we are all somehow connected through energy. You can also look at the egg theory and how we are all just replicas of something that came before us. This collective grid is our energies in flow. Every human on this earth that is living in physical reality has the ability and the responsibility to understand their presence within this grid. The way that this grid's energy is supposed to be moving is as if it's a current of steady flowing water. But a lot of the times when we don't understand that we even belong to this grid, we actually disrupt the flow of the current. And we can become more turbulent, or it's like we can become a gust of air, unpredictable, jagged, disruptive, where we pick up everything that's around us and we jumble it up into this flow and send it off to disrupt others. If you are visualizing yourself in this grid as more of an air element, start turning air into water. You can even take a bucket of water and dump it on yourself to push down the weight of the air, to transmute the air into water. Visually in your mind, you can do anything with the elements. Sometimes I'll pretend to jump in water. Sometimes, like right now, let's do it together. We'll walk with this tornado above our heads of all our worries and our burdens, of all of our scattered thoughts. We will walk into a creek together. You can feel the pebbles, you can feel the current and the flow of the water around your calves and your ankles, your feet. I want you to sit down in this creek. And I want you to feel the flow of this creek. And I want you to start taking this tornado in your head. And I want you to start pulling down the tiles, all of the pieces that are flowing around you. And I want you to just put them into this creek and ground them. You can contract it all into a ball or a cube, a suitcase, a box, and put it all in there. But visualize yourself. Feel the flow of the water. You could even be sitting under a waterfall if that's more peaceful for you. What do you see in your mind's eye? I want you to visualize the collective grid. And I want you to visualize that you, as a member of this collective grid, that you are responsible for ensuring the flow of energy from your part so that when it reaches the next, they don't get your tornadoes they get the flow. And same from the ones that you are getting. Are you receiving anybody else's burdens? Anybody else's tornadoes and winds? And if you are, put up a barricade, a filter, if you will, so that as the water flows to you, that energetic currency that flows through you, other shadows are not permitted to enter. Others disruptive, discarded energies and burdens are not allowed to enter through this filter that you create. You can go one step further and create or turn this filter into gold metal. And to help each other out, as our burdens and our shadows fall to these filters, we zap them away and we transmute them. Transmute them into whatever you need. Perhaps you need more foundations. Visualize it as almost the foundations of a house being built out of whatever burdens you are transmuting. You can quite literally visualize a house. Visualize each process of building the house, the foundations, to the walls, the roof, the insulation. Create yourself a home if you'd like. If you prefer to continue working more with energy, you can transmute or alchemize these burdens, these shadows, into strengthening your auric armor. Concentrate on the flow of energy. Stay grounded and present in this moment for as long as you can. The longer you can stay in these energetic moments, the stronger you will get in them. The stronger your visualization gets, the stronger and better you get at energy work. The point of these exercises is to be able to visualize energy as quickly and as accurately, with as much control as absolutely possible. So if you ever need a distraction or a way to work through your problems, you can use these visual practices and exercises and the ability to detail in order to help strengthen your spirit and expand your mind. With that being said, I will slowly let myself out, and you can keep concentrating on the flow of the current of the energy of all of us, the law of one. Or you can return to strengthening your aura and your armor. Perhaps you want to go back to playing with Metatron's cube or any other sort of sacred geometry in the dark abyss and concentrating on its significant beauty, on its presence, on its light of energy, how bright it is, how strong the energy is. I will leave you to it. I love you all.